WWE is finally getting out of the physical media category. They're getting out of the home video business. And this time, it is for real. There was a false alarm 2 years ago where they announced they would no longer be producing DVDs and Blu-rays in North America and in Australia. And then at the very last minute, they did a 180, and they did, in fact, continue to produce DVDs and Blu-rays. Obviously, they reached some kind of a...
I was wondering about that because I thought they had changed their mind. I'm hearing about this before, but I guess they changed it again because that's gonna be weird. No DVDs. I was looking a couple weeks ago. Like the DVDs are still there. They're still making new stuff. So
last minute deal, but that will no longer be the case. And this just feels like it was inevitable. With the rise of streaming and everything else, that we were going to come to this point sooner than later. Fremantle, which had the license for WWE, DVD, and Blu-rays in the UK, announced this. With great sadness, we must announce that WWE have taken the decision to withdraw from the home video category. No licensing deals will be renewed after 2023. This means the very last WWE home video release from Fremantle will be Crown Jewel 2023 2-disc set on December 18th in the UK and December 22nd in Germany. WWE home video has been releasing VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray for 36 years, the last 11 through Fremantle in Europe, but this will come to an end on the 31st of December with no further WWE DVD or Blu-ray stock manufactured. And House of Wrestling got a statement from a higher-up source in WWE who said, the home video business has long been in decline and it will no longer be a place where the company dedicates time and resources. So that means that the last WWE DVD ever in the US will be Survivor Series 2023. And the last thing people will ever see on a WWE DVD release will be the return of CM Punk.
Wow.
How about that?
That's
I don't remember the last DVD that I bought. I mean, I know people still do it, but I could not tell you what the last one was for me. Actually, it may have been the No Holds Barred movie. They finally released the No Holds Barred movie on DVD, and I did snatch that up. But I don't spend my time watching DVDs when I can get everything I need on my computer. So most things that I watch end up, honestly, being on my 16-inch computer screen. That's how I watch all the pay-per-views.
Like I said, I get DVDs for the old stuff. Like when Sting actually came up there, I think he had 2 DVD sets. I got both of them. I can't remember what the other one was called. One was the collection, and there was another collection. And then when they made the Goldberg DVD, then they made Clash of the Champions and Starrcade, which the Clash of the Champions one that should have been a 4-disc set because there was a lot of Clash of the Champions match they could have put on there. And then what else was it? The Stone Cold, that was a 4-disc set. I think that was the last one he made. So I don't have and Brock Lesnar. I don't have the Kurt Angle one and something else. There was another guy that was talking about wrestling DVDs. I think it was Jammer. He had a new video out, and that video was like 30 minutes. And I told y'all about them long video. That one I have to break into 2 pieces probably, or let it upload all night. 'Cause that thing is over 30 minutes. And when I seen, I was like, I saw a few minutes of it. I was like, damn, 30 minutes. But yeah, these it's gonna be weird. No DVDs, like because everybody doesn't do the network and stuff. So
I've got a 48-inch television downstairs, and yet I watch Raw, Dynamite, SmackDown, and all the pay-per-views on a spare laptop that I have up here. Because it's the only way that I can sit here and take notes while I watch the shows. I don't get to watch them on a big, HD screen. I mean, that's my problem, not yours. But I do own, tons of VHS tapes and DVDs that I've collected over the years, and it makes me sad that so many people will never know what it's like to actually own your media. All this digital content, you don't own that. You don't own anything digitally, and so they can censor it and edit and alter it, and they can dub over music that they don't have the rights to, and it completely ruins the entire experience.
I hate that. I agree.
And they do
I hate that
on a lot of DVDs too. But I'm just very grateful that I kept so many of my VHS tapes that still have all the original airings and all the original music and everything, because as they exist today on Peacock, those are not the same versions that I have on tape. And I have one working VCR that I kept, so I can play them. It's very easy to just plug it in. That's how I converted some of my home family video.
They edited out some of the music. But I remember they edited out the Taker song. I think they edited the American Badass theme, and they edited another song he had. They put some doo 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 doo. Like, that ain't the original song coming out there when he came on the motorcycle on the motorcycle. I hate that. And my VHS collection is long gone. When I moved, I regret it now, but they ended up in the garbage. I'm not talking about the real thing. I'm talking about like copies and stuff, or stuff you recorded from the TV. And then with the damn flood in '06, a lot of stuff got destroyed. I had some of it in my DVD case I took with me, but I don't even keep the cases no more, because if you move, at least you got the CD case. I mean the CD wallet, and because if they're in the cases with it, those things are gone, because them things ended up sinking in the water. A whole big box of DVDs gone, long gone, and submerged in the filthy water, and you can't get them all back. That water,
So if at any point, I feel like, hey, I just came across an old pay-per-view on VHS, let's pop it in and see how it looks. I like to know that I have the ability to do that. How often am I actually going to do that? Probably not very often. But it's mine. I own it. It belongs to me.
Yeah, the digital stuff.
And some of my fondest memories as a young fan were going to, Blockbuster Video, and they had a wrestling section.
I remember that.
In some places they may have been part of the sports section, and they had shelves of wrestling tapes that you could rent. And the joy when they would actually have what I was looking for, and I could just grab it and take it home with me. It's no different with music these days. What was the last physical album that you bought? Right? Think about that. I'll bet a lot of you don't even remember the last CD that you bought.
I know.
Because why spend money on a CD that has maybe 2 or 3 songs or 4 songs that you actually like, when you can just listen to it on Spotify or on YouTube, or buy the individual tracks if you want to buy them through Apple for 99 cents a piece. Right? It's just the way of the world now. And I love how much easier technology has made it for me to be able to access all of these things, but I am going to cherish all of the physical copies that I still have. It wasn't always fun. I'm still bitter about the evil VCR that ate my SummerSlam 91 tape.
That sucks.
I wasn't really into the...
No, but like the music, what I said before, I was talking to my buddy about this. The CD holds like what? Maybe 20 songs or 22 songs. And then on the computer, or your laptop, you have hundreds and hundreds of songs sitting up there. You have way more than 20, like 3-4 times that. So that's the good thing. Like with the these little things here, and holding a bunch of music and stuff. Because like the CD, you only hold so many songs.
Tape trading scene, but I traded for another copy of that tape because it was my favorite SummerSlam. I still have a lot of the old Coliseum videos, including the first 4 WrestleManias. They came in these oversized, kind of like glossy boxes, like these cassette boxes that you would open up. The WrestleMania 4 one, that's different. The WrestleMania 4 one, it's a double box. It's a box, but it's a double tape. And when you open it up, a giant Hulk Hogan head pops out at you. I mean, you can't find stuff like that anymore. You got to go on eBay for that, and God knows what they're charging for it.
Oh, if you could forget about that.
But this is what I grew up on. I think my favorite of all the DVDs that I own would have to, and I have a lot of the 3-disc sets that they put out for certain wrestlers and stuff. I would have to say it would be the 3-disc sets they did, the first one on Ric Flair and the one on Bret Hart. The one that Bret had a hand in picking the matches for in 2006. I would say those were probably
I think I had that one.
But, time goes on. Things evolve, and this is what happens. Look, you don't need to look any further than sales of the biggest DVDs, right? Go look it up. All this information is online, year over year. When The Dark Knight came out in 2008, I was curious, because I have that on DVD too. One of my favorite movies. In this country, it sold almost 11 million copies on DVD. It was the top-selling DVD for that year. 10 years ago, it was one of the Twilight movies, which I don't own, but that was the top-selling DVD of the year. It sold over 5 million DVDs. You know what the top-selling DVD was for this year? For all the shit that The Rock got for that movie being a bomb? It was Black Adam. You know how many DVDs Black Adam sold?
Still haven't seen it yet.
259,000. 259,000. That says a lot about the shift away from physical media. And that's only going to continue. So from Coliseum video to WWE home video, you will be missed. You're still taking up way too much space in my closet, but you will be missed.
That's something.
It's easy to get lost.
I remember the shelf being loaded with VHS tapes. It took down the VHS, then it was it got replaced with DVDs. I gotta find that picture. I know it's somewhere. I had a picture of all the DVDs and on the shelf. And all those DVDs on the shelf, they're gone, floating in the sewage water. Ugh, can't get them back, along with the figs and everything else. So yeah, it's frustrating. He said he still got VHS. If he's like I said, you find them on eBay, but you're gonna be paying an arm and a leg for some old ass tapes. So that ain't happening. But the DVDs, I'm about to try to get some more soon before that crap gets priced. They're gonna be talking about, okay, such and such DVD, $55 when it only costed $20, or it's gonna say $70 when it only costed $20. So it went about paying overpriced for DVDs, but it's gonna be weird. No DVD, no wrestling DVDs in the store. It ain't gonna look right. Cause on the internet, they're gonna be high as hell.